I want to be a cowboy, baby. Why does it not run it when I do that? Oh, I know why.
Dad, I'm in space.
I'm proud of you, son.
Dad, are you space?
Yes, now we are a family again. We were the little family. Okay, my fault. Okay, sorry. Gee.
Telling you to kill yourself. Kill yourself.
Okay. Jesus Christ.
Kill yourself.
I'm sorry for whatever I did to deserve that. Mayonnaise on an escalator!
Going upstairs, so see you later! Bye-bye!
Thank you. I have a feeling that today we going to make sure you're doing an offline run so you could pause. If you're not doing an offline run, you can't pause and walk away. Look around, and have like a hard be alive right now. Melon, did you know? I didn't actually. Bug, are you excited to have to sit through the 18th Melon retelling of interview story? God! It'll happen at some point. Yeah, I had an interview yesterday. And I think it went pretty good, but I did fuck it up on frame 1, which I'll wait to talk about. So that way we only do it once instead of 18 times. Because Buggy... So yesterday, I've had this interview scheduled for like, I think 2 or 3 days max. And yesterday, I was in VC with Buggy, we were doing shit, and then Carrot joined, so I was talking to him about the interview, because he's done like a lot of tech interviews in his day. Both on like both ends of it. So I was asking him for like tips and like what to be prepared for and whatnot, and like there was a bunch of us in VC, and then I left to like go prepare for it, and then I went to go do the interview and fucked up frame 1, had like a little silly goofy anecdote about it. So I came back and I told Bug about it because she was called out of work. So then I tell Bug about it. Cool. I immediately DM'd Carrot when I finished the interview and said, I fucked it up frame 1 LMAO, but I think it went well. So he joins a little bit later and he goes, okay, so tell me about this story. And I was like, okay. And I retell the story to him. And then a little later, fucking, I think Hill joins and I have to retell the story to her. And then later on, like Luna joins and I have to retell the story to her. So it was just like a cascading series of people joining and like asking what happened, and Bug was there for literally all of them. So it was just really funny, funny Bug experiencing the same shit all day. Oh. There we go. Those are like barely even worth it to hold on to, but we'll do it. Okay, we're kind of heavy. Just how I like it. Idle is so low. I did see it. Also, stop spoiling my seed, Buggy. Who do you think you are? Running around, leaving high. Yeah, I see your halo. You don't spoil the seed, dude. I'm doing this blind. We did get the, me and Buggy got the, true ending done yesterday, though, in a co-op run. And I did learn that you don't need to carry a flare with you, which makes Ascent 8 not significantly easier, but, like, way easier than I was making it. And I think if I would have known that, we would have won the one attempt that we had at the end of last stream. I also want to do it solo because it's not a challenge if it's not solo. It's Ascent 8 with people is like gonna be really easy. At your orientation, learning gonna be looking like a stewardess, but a sleigh one. Okay, look-y jealous of the other people's uniform. Okay, I know this is gonna sound bad, but like I don't know anything about the job I interviewed for other than that it's a coding position and there's gonna be like a bunch of training for it. And I don't think anyone involved fucking knows what's going on with the job. I think they're just like, we're interviewing you for a position. Full stop. They know as much as I do. Like, even the guy interviewing me was, like, not a technical person. He didn't make me do, like, a coding thing. He just had me do, like, a personality thing to, like, you know behavioral stuff if I'm, like, comfortable learning a new language, which I made sure to iterate many times that I am very comfortable learning new coding languages and have done it in basically every project I've ever done. So I think that's a good sign. But then if I get this job, I have to do a 2-hour commute both ways in order to get to the training for at least like 10 to 15 weeks, I think they said the training would last. And then after that, I have to commute to the city every day. So it's a 40-minute train ride plus however many subways and whatnot to get there. So that's going to be tough if I get it. But if I don't get it, then I'm relocating somewhere in the country, so... Yeah, 4-hour total commute, but at least it's like... The bright side that I can cope with is that it is only for a limited time that's going to be the case, and then after that time, it's going to be, just going to the city, which is, like, having the entire commute time. But the issue is I have to, like, take the bus in, and then I have to walk or no, I have to take the train in, sorry, and then I have to walk to a bus. And the bus is, like, 10 minutes away, and then it's a 30-minute bus ride and a 40-minute train, plus, like, whatever time to get to the station. Excuse me, can I get my arm out of here? Just take my car? I don't think you understand driving through the city is really bad. Because, so the issue is, right? I live 30-minute drive from the city, let's say. You drive, or 30 to 40 minutes. So you drive to the city. Oh, wait, I forgot that I could do that. You drive to the city, and it takes 30 minutes to get in the proximity of the city, and then it takes you another 30 minutes to get through the traffic as you near the city. So it's better to just take a train. Like, honestly, I was thinking, like, if I get a car, I would just be better off finding some, like, lot where I can park my car overnights in the city. That is, unironically, probably the best way to do it. Just, like, park it just outside of the city so I can only use it to commute to the city in New Jersey. It's fucked up, but I think that's actually, like, the most logical way to do this shit. Here you will be kidnapped and not by a toxic goth woman. I think you overestimate how bad the city is. It's bad, but it's, like, not that bad. And then... yeah. Driving to the city, not good. Because then you also have to deal with driving in the city, which is a fucking nightmare. Driving in New York City actually would give me, like, the biggest panic attacks, because, like, the rules of the road in the city are just don't get hit and don't hit a pedestrian. Otherwise, nothing fucking matters. The cops don't care if you blow, like, 18 red lights. Just don't hit someone. And obviously the cops do care if you blow lights, but it doesn't seem like it. Driving is more normal in, like, every other place. Just New York City is fucking insane, people. No one there cares for their life in the slightest. That's how it is in your area? Well, yeah, you also live in Texas. And Texans aren't real people. They just want a big pickup truck and to turn a bunch of elementary schoolers into speed bumps. I don't know if I could say what I was about to say. um... Hmm. Stop sign. Do not. Okay. I won't. Okay. I don't think this works. Maybe it does. Oh, it's gonna get rid of it as soon as I light the fire. I should have waited to place that. Here, anti-Zuka. R.I.P. my auntie, she got hit by a bazooka. So maybe the freakiest place we found so far, just breathing around here makes my lungs itchy. Mushrooms seem to suddenly move on their own. Something tells me if anyone succumbs to their spores, it might be a fate worse than death. R.I.P. my auntie, she got hit by a bazooka. Okay. I also want to grab this out. Can we do the tree tech today? We might be able to, but I don't think I want to do it this far because I don't have a glider or anything. Unless it's in there. This is like, Buggy did kind of put me onto the glider yesterday. After being a little pessimistic about it. Ooh, that'll help. Wow. Okay. So we have 3 shots, which I think we're just going to use to do tree stuff once we get to the mountain. And then we also have to look for the light. Need the light beam. Is that a light beam or is that a waterfall? That's a waterfall. Also, chat, how are you guys doing? Mizzy, I don't know how to tell you this. I looked at the one that you posted on Instagram, and I was like, oh yeah, I need to watch the one she sent me. Because yesterday I was, like, really busy with the interview stuff, so I forgot to watch it. And then I was like, I need to watch the one that she DM'd me, but I see the one on Instagram. That one's going crazy. And then I forgot to watch the one you DM'd me. Is it the same thing, or am I just fucking brain dead? La 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 la. I have once again forgotten. My fault, OG. Where do I want to throw this? How about... It's definitely going to be the first thing I use. I think we can get maybe a big jump throw with it. But I also want to, like, try and spot out the lantern. Or not the lantern, the, whatchamacallits. Cool. Okay, it's right above us. Can I get into this tree, maybe? I actually want to check what that luggage is. And I might just be eating my damn marshmallow soon. Now's a good time to hit this. Not unsaw the motion, he wasn't prepared. He read. Is this not what I wanted? What if I just do this? Jesus Christ. You know what, we'll do this. I did not like being in that position. Just took so much damage, I died. Damn. Have you considered just, like, doing tree tech? Got off peak. Honestly, that's valid. Valid crash out. Why did it double shoot both of my claws? I wonder if that was some weird storage glitch of double clawing because of being on the hook and trying to use it. Well, Bug, worry not. You'll get to watch the live Ascent 8 clear right now. Unless it's an Alpine, then I'm probably just beyond fucked. Okay. Oh, I'm considered not in a cave. Never mind. This is a beehive. Or at least, honeycomb. So I gotta get down there. I think I'm gonna use my rope gun. Moon's going down. Maybe I'll just get down onto there.
Having dinner. Who could it be? Whose toes are those? Who's that?
I know that's right, Missy.
Sugriva. Is it dinner time? Is it dinner time?
Okay, now we are like fucking cooking. Because here's what we do, right? We run right down here, and we drop a big
How
rope.
about you do your laundry, you smelly fuck?
You don't need to do your laundry if you don't shower. Easy. Okay, that's like actually a perfect rope. Kind of. Can I have space and board gear back? I miss those. You can still use them, just like they have a cooldown.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday,
meleneh. I hope I'm
Thank
pronouncing that
you.
right. Friends just wanted to wish you a happy birthday. So, yeah, happy birthday. Hope it's a good one.
So I need probably a new lantern. So I guess I'll get rid of that. Let's check down here real quick. Yeah, I don't want to go there. There is no such thing as a mystery. Fuck,
The fact that you're
coincidence.
watching this video means you're
Something was
energetically
mystery
aligned
earlier,
with
now
me
that's in my head
and this
instead.
message.
God
Your
damn it.
thoughts
It was on the
create
crossword.
your reality. But you already knew that. Yet, you still live a life that you dread.
I goofed it, dude.
That is because
There's no such thing as a coincidence. The fact that you are watching this video means you are energetically aligned with me and this message. Your thoughts create your reality. And in a Petersonian sense, to elevate sexual archetypes in the workplace. Fastest Mario, you're a beta male. Please don't Discord mod. It's not Discord modding. It's being an alpha giga chat on x.com, tweeting about why so many in the radical left participate in speedrunning. The reason is the left's lack of work ethic. Get the job done fast rather than do it right. And in a Petersonian sense, it's such a good copy pasta. Fastest hedgehog, you're a beta male, Sonic. R.I.P. my granny, she got hit by a bazooka. I guess I'm using all of my bonus stamina. I don't like how when you speak, I almost believe it. Mizzy, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, dude. Oh my god, we just like, we got elevated straight up here. Your impressions are just too good. I'll take the flattery because I'm a little bitch that likes praise. But don't let me catch you doing it again. R.I.P. my big head, it got stuck into between two rocks. Now I'm... Never mind, I can't figure out how to make that work. I can like half craft so many like good ass bits and then I can never finish it. I can never like stick the landing. Rock Zynga. K-Man? What do you mean K-Man? Did somebody say K-Man? And then it's just ketamine, dude. See? Didn't stick. Rock Zynga. Don't hate Zynga what you ain't Zynga. Girls don't... Okay. My fault. My fault.
Oh, these? My boobies? My massive fucking titties? My super stuffed up milkies? My hunger bonger doinky boinkies? My fucking fabric stretching, wind flapping, gravity welling sex moans? You mean these super duper ultra happy goddamn motherfucking...
Well timed, well timed. In loving memory of my grandmother, whomst was obliterated by a missile. Ooh. She enters my thoughts every time I toke upon thine hookah. I couldn't think of a better word for hookah. Beat the heat. Okay, so we have the Mesa again today, which is easier. But since the sun is setting, we should probably just wait for a little bit. Oh! Wait, this is actually so good. And I can serenade you guys while we wait. Dude, fucking Kawa was playing that the other day. Did I hit that one? Was that one right? Kawa, like, actually knows how to play some shit on that. It was insane. No? Fuck. I think we just take, like, 16 lollipops, 55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 hot dogs, 55 taters. And we just go for it, like this. Because, like, this is so much good items. And then we get rid of that. We take this. Right? You see the vision? And then we can use this. We'll bring it with us across the mesa so that way we can cross the pit.
No, I do not.
Okay. Mizzy, what other redeems would you like? I'll let you choose one sound redeem because I still owe chat one from the one a-thon. And I don't think we ever chose one. If you have a good idea that's relevant, we can add it. But it does, I do want at least something relevant enough to stream. There's one I still want to do, which is just take a bunch of clips from Dracula Flow, which Sneaky did beat me to. I want to just take a bunch of shit from Dracula Flow and turn it into whenever you redeem the vampire cat, it just randomly rolls among them. You can like pick at any point. I'm just saying since you've been the one redeeming them so much, you can choose one. But don't tell Levi that you get to choose and not him because he's also been redeeming the fuck out of them. He just does it with malice in his heart. Well, there goes the Anti-Zuka. Because I had to not die. Anti-Zuka sounds like a drag queen name. Can you tell we watched Tu Wong Fu last night? Anti-Zuka. With a U. It's a really good movie. I didn't know what to expect from it at all, but it was really fun. And shout out to the really old woman, dude. She was so cute. She was my favorite. Honestly, a lot of the country people surprised me. I didn't know that they were going to be, like, actually really good characters. I didn't even expect the country to be where they, like, do most of the movie. I thought it was just going to be, like, you know, a little blip in the bit. Think he's going to fire you, though? Troll too much as an editor? Troll editors are good, though. That's what they like. Also, who's Alex? Oh. Are you editing for, like, a bigger streamer or, like, our size? British guy you played Fears to Fathom with? Oh. I need to get back on my editing shit, but that shit, I lost the fucking brain for it, dude. My size, because you're bigger than me. Amina. Or is that a fat joke? Also, I think me and you are roughly the same size on Twitch. You might be bigger, honestly. But I guess constant return streams also have a little bit of a weighted viewership. Because it's more of like a surprise. So who knows? You the one making all these connections? You mean like meeting people? That's just because I'm terminally online and watch a lot of Twitch. Also, a lot of them are through Levi. A lot of them are through Levi and Creed. I think Creed is the one that found, like, Q, DD, that whole group. Levi found Kawa and all them. Levi also found Hill. I found Buggy because of Kristen and Skips, who I met through Spelunky. Oh, wait, you can do this. I'm remembering now. Shout out Kawa for teaching me this. I think Beans is like one of the few people I've actually met just through like naturally going out and watching streams. The rest of the people, I think, mostly come from other shit. Who the fuck is that? Oh, okay, he's a caster. His fucking profile picture made him look like a news anchor, dude. Or like some sort of like politician. S.O. Kawa Akari VT. Wait, does she have a VT in it? Fuck. TV? Is it just Kawa Akari? Am I dumb? Was the other one right and I just had a cooldown? Yep, there it is. TV. I couldn't remember if it was VT or TV. You just get in the shadows, dude. He's scared of popping in? There's never, like... You can always just hop in and even just, like, watch a stream in silence and type. That was the vibe last night. We were just watching the movie. Don't know anyone that isn't you guys? then you realize that you get to know people by just like jumping in a VC, right? These people are gamers. They don't know how to throw rocks, dude. We should do a tier list of who in Homie Hub we think could reasonably throw a rock. And hit their target. Me at the very top. Fuck you. I think I'd be like a mid-tier as far as hitting the target goes. If I could get like a rock that behaves exactly like a frisbee, I'm pretty good at that. But I also haven't used a frisbee in a while. I used to go crazy for frisbee, dude. Me and my friend in oh my god, me and my friend in middle school would just like, oh my, that did not go far at all. Would we would literally just like hang out in the street in front of our houses and just fucking throw a frisbee around. That was what we did for fun. And then we got really good at it, so we learned how to like ride our bikes and catch with one hand, throw with the other. And then we would start doing that. I think I'm still pretty good with a frisbee. Last time I did it was like a year or two ago. And I think I still kind of had that. Except my issue is I throw it too hard. That's like a skill you gotta learn. Because then like it feels real good to throw a frisbee just hard as fuck and have it go straight. But then you're gonna pelt someone in the head and fucking murder them. Like Levi's story about murdering a kid during dodgeball. Okay, I think the coast is clear and Buggy's gone, so I could talk about the interview now. Without getting murdered. And then she's gonna come into chat and go, Peepo stare. So yesterday, I had the interview, and it was like... So, I'm training with a company that does like a pre-training course for free, where I'm learning Java. And then once I'm done with that pre-training course, they let me interview with them if I make it to the end of the course. And then they're like, okay, now if you like pass this interview, you get to work with us, right? So then working for them is basically just being like a developer that they outsource to other people. So a company goes, hey, we need this many developers that know this things for this project. So they get us into a room together. They train us all under the specific coding languages and needs of the project, and then ship you out, relocate you. So this job that I interviewed for was similar vein, except it didn't require you to already have done the training for the company. I'm not gone, just working on something. I know. I was just making a bit. So this job that I was specifically interviewing for, they didn't care if you actually had done the pre-training and made it into their real training or whatever. They just wanted people that were in New York. So I joined the Teams meeting yesterday, and I'm sitting there. Carrot told me to just like practice, have like a thing that you can just say in the mirror, that like be comfortable like just repeating it in the mirror at like a moment's notice of like, tell me about yourself. Well, I'm Melon. I graduated. I love programming. I love refrigerators, and just like have all that shit down. And he was giving really good advice because he is a good professional individual. So I'm doing all that. I'm like sitting there while I'm waiting to get pulled into the Teams meeting, just like ranting to myself, like doing it over and over again, going like, hi, I'm Melon, and hi, and like practicing all this shit. So then a woman joins the room, and she allows me to enter the actual Teams meeting. And I'm mid-practice, I'm like, hi, my name is Melon, and then she joins, I go, hi, and my camera's on, so she sees all of it, probably. And I'm just like, hello, how are you? And then she's like, oh, I'm good, I'm with company, and we're just gonna wait for the interviewer, the panelist, to get in here, who was from the company that she was from the company I was training with, he was from the company I was actually interviewing with. So she was like, yeah, good, we're gonna just like do this shit. So I'm like, okay. And then I'm sitting there, and she's like, you can turn your camera off if you want. It'll be like, if it makes you more comfortable. And I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it on. I didn't say that, but I was like, okay. And I just sat there, just like looking around, trying to like, you know, not look fucking awkward as shit while I'm just reciting the thing in my head again. So then, like, another 5 minutes pass of just sitting there with her, and what was your fit in all this? Black button up, pushing up against the buttons. And like everything else was not visible, so it doesn't matter. I was wearing that and then sweatpants. And a headset because I needed to be able to hear them. Business on top, party on the bottom. Yep, on the bottom. So then the guy knocks on the room, and he's like waiting to get let in, and I'm sitting there for a second waiting, and then she doesn't say anything, and I go, well, it tells me that I can invite him, or I can like accept his request, so I'm just gonna click accept, because like I feel like it's rude to make him wait. So I click on accept, and it's buffering for a second, and then the second that she goes to talk, she goes, so and then he suddenly joins and goes, hi, and she just didn't say another word the entire time after that. So I think I fucked it up and wasn't supposed to let him in, and she was supposed to like give me a rundown or say something beforehand. And that's an oopsie. But I think the rest of it went really well outside of that. He seemed to react well to my answers, and multiple times was like, oh, you like... He wasn't a technical guy, he was just like a guy, so he was just like doing recruiting questions about behavioral stuff and like checking if I would be like a fit for the culture of like cramming shit in, I think. So yeah, so he was like, I'm not even gonna ask you this question because it like you've already answered it 5 times over. It's just like I'll tell you what it was. It was just like, are you comfortable learning under like a time crunch or whatever? And like, yeah, you've said that a lot. And I was like, period, you know. But yeah, I think overall it went well. Cautiously optimistic about it. And we'll be hearing back hopefully soon. Where am I trying to go to? I need to get there. Okay, buddy. That was scary. So now that I got this, I could focus on just going up again at least. Ow, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's bad. We just gotta do this. We just gotta hold out for a little bit. At least we have the fairy lantern. But then, yeah, this is the job that if I get it, it will be a 2-hour commute in each direction. And then if I don't get it, then I finish the training. And then if I make it, then they just ship me out literally anywhere in the country for pretty like low pay, considering I'd have to be living wherever. But, you know, it is what it is. Well, I don't have the option to relocate, like where I relocate. They just showed me a map of like all the places that it could potentially be during like an onboarding video before the training. So I know like the places it can be, and I think there's homies in like basically every place except for Florida and California, because I know Beans is in Cali, but I don't know where in Cali, so. But I know every other area is like at least a reasonable distance to a homie or two, so it should be fine. Like, literally the only fuck-ass locations I absolutely do not want are Florida and California. Anything else I'd be fine with. And Arizona I don't want because I don't like the heat, but at least Carrot's there. Texas. I also wouldn't really want Texas, but like, again, at least you're there. So like, you know, homies. It's really the homie factor is what determined how much I would or wouldn't want to be in any given place. Yeah, Arizona seems pretty bad, but at least like it would be close to Carrot, and I could just be like, hey, guess who's coming to crash at your place for free? :3. And yes, it's going to be for 2 years, the entire duration of this project. And then if he doesn't agree to that, then I'll just tell him he's got to do it to pay reparations for being straight. Wait, where's my backpack? Where did I leave? Oh, brother. Don't tell me it's down there. Don't tell me I left it. Brother. And I do need it because it has an amulet in it. There it is. The moon is over there. It's almost set. Said something about me the other day, but it wasn't bad. Low-key forgot now. I need the sun to come up. Okay. So we got our backpack. We're going to be using this as soon as we can. Okay. Let's get inside. Can you make the underpants more giant next to time? My peanuts are cramped in here. You got the enchanted big boys. I can't help that you're just massive. But I can help you with the massive thing, if you know what I'm saying. I was just gonna address the elephant in the room. But you know what? If you don't want me addressing your elephant, that's fine. Suddenly, I'm not massive. There you go. I'm a good salesperson. Your fucking underwear, they now fit perfectly. Elephant was not an innuendo. I was talking about addressing the elephant in the room. Oh, that's fun. Is that a hill stop emote? I didn't actually know that one existed. I did finally bully Buggy into using the flower as a 1K biddy thing though, so now I have Buggy flower. This is for you. I fear I cannot see. There's been so many flares, dude. It's like it's trying to give me a warning that maybe I might actually need the flare. You're telling me I can't stand on this little fucking standable platform. Okay, buddy. Oh, you bitch. You dirty bitch. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna stop that. Don't worry, chat. You needn't tell me to stop. I'll just do it. I could tell. Kermit? Okay. Yes, ma'am. Is that still rising? Because it sets over there, right? I do have a lollipop, which I might need to use, like, right now. So I'm just, like, too deep in the border. And I'm going deeper again. Bam, 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 bam. Ba-da, bam, bam, bam. Ba-da, bam, bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Ba-da, bam, bam, bam. I need you to have a good item. You are a good item. You are two good items. You are a goated chest. You are goated chest. Even though you're a small little guy. That was insane, dude. We got 3 lollipops on the last peak. We're allowed to cook them. Just got another lollipop and a chain launcher. What is this luck? This is to earn, dude. This might warm me up. I also need to, like, get to the fire before I need to use the last bit of my lantern, I think, because this is dangerous territory. Advertisements. I also haven't seen a single scorpion today. I don't know where that went. Hopefully not in a hole. Not in a hole. There's girls in chat? GIFs in chat. I thought you said girls in chat, and I was like, Diva, what are you talking about? That would be a really funny message, seeing Buggy type and just going, there's girls in chat? I'm in. Yeah, if you tier 2 sub, I didn't think you were stupid, I thought it was just a bit. Wake up. Grab. Oh, why'd you go all the way down there? There we go. Cool. And just before we pass out, boom. Amina, you're that stupid? Okay. So we got... I think I'm gonna drop the flare. And then we're gonna take this and this and this, because this is good for one more ghost. Energy drink is really good now. How about we do this? Perfect. And then, the moon setting, perfect. So this drink, chat, is now really strong. Also, I can see so many fences. I also want to keep an eye out for an early worm. But they buffed this drink, so now it does like really good things. It instead of removing all of your stuff temporarily, it removes 50 units of sleep and only adds back 25 instead of the flat rate of all of it plus 25. And you cannot gain sleep while you're drinking it, so it's really good for like these kinds of sections. So Iswood we pretty sick. There's a lot of fences, so I think we gotta go that way to get around them. Oh my god, I forgot they also fixed jumping, which is so good. I just like randomly remember it throughout the run, and it just sets off the dopamine. Okay, so if there's a ghost, we pull out 3. You gotta remember to hit 3. Gusanito. Is that what it's called in Spanish? I didn't actually know that was the word for it. That's a fire word. Or I guess it's Ito means cute little. So is it Gusan? Gusano. I don't think I did ever learn that one. It's fucked up that they didn't put worms in my like regular vocab list. What was up with that? Senora? Senor? One of my Spanish teachers was pretty cool, but he was also like my Spanish wife. Like if my Spanish wife as a sentence was a guy, because his whole thing was that like he learned Spanish because his wife was Spanish, so then he became a teacher of it because he got good at it. So he was like a mega wife guy. Where is the break? Oh, there it is. Gatito. That's little cat. I know that one. And Perrito is the dog. Oh, I said that before it went through. I would like the record to show. I know shit sometimes. Raton. I can't think of that one off the top of my head. I'm caught. I'm a fraud. Rat? Okay. I had a feeling it was just rat, but I was like, what are the odds it's some insane freak shit? Like that is goose. I wouldn't hold it against him to do that kind of shit. Is that not just like... Okay, we're no longer doing animals. I was gonna say, isn't that like a plantain? Tortilla? I have no idea what that one could be. My grandma pronounces it tortilla and quesadilla. Lengua. I feel like I know this one, but if it's food, I don't know it off the top of my head. If it's not food, kind of is ringing a bell. There he is. Hi, buddy. Okay, yeah, we're not getting another one off with this. So we just gotta get out. Lengua is tongue. I remember we had a song that we had to, like, learn that was like La cabeza me duele la cabeza. La cabeza llame al doctor. And that's how I always remember how to say head. And I also remember it being like a whole thing that it's like in Spanish, it's not your body, it's like the body that was given to you or something. So it's always referred to as like la cabeza instead of mi cabeza. Am I right with this? Am I cooking at all? El coco no, el coco no. La vaca Lola. Nope, you officially lost me. I'm making it up. Okay, wait, hold on. Do you know which version you speak? Or which, like, dialect? Because we learned specifically Catalan, if I remember right. I think that's the name.
What the hell are you doing? Why would you do that? What is the point? Dice is fine? How is the dice fine?
Yep. That's going in chat moments. Levi hates the Spanish. Chat moments. You know, I'll even add a little bit of context just so we could see that you hate Mizzy Spanish specifically. There you go. You're canceled, buddy. You're a YouTube American Girl now? Do they still make American Girl dolls? You give Levi the pass? I love Latina women, don't get it twisted. So you don't want them to twist your nuts off. I thought you were into that. Surely we can make it here without getting got by a ghost. Oh yeah, Mizzy, I was saying, I think the body shit I was saying before might only be relevant to Katayan. It might not be a thing for the other whatchamacallits. So we could both be right, or I'm just wrong. But I know that my teacher talked about it a lot during that, like, whatchamacallit, during that, segment. Unit. Dialectos. True. Cajeta. I put too much of That's, like, different language. That was a hit crime. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill myself. Yep, that was the one. She zha-zha'd at me, we're good. Me learning Spanish so I could zha-zha-zha with the homies. ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Sí, me gusta la leche. Mucho gusto. Molto bene. That's Italian. That's how you know I'm an Italian American. Never mind? Okay. He doesn't want to tell me where the biblioteca is. That's fucked up, man. ¿Sabes dónde está el baño? Abrir la puerta y a la derecha. ¿Sí? ¿Sí? Did I do it? Oh my god. Is that a red card? Dude, that's fucked up. I hit that. Okay. That's huge. Okay, and then we want this. And we want this, probably. I don't know why I'm getting red carded when I hit that shit, Mizzy. What's the deal? And I'm not talking about airline food. La 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 la, I could do what I want. Or sorry, yeah, I could do what I want. Actually, no, it was only one L, not two together. Fuck, I'm throwing! It was an AA, dude. It was just an Ella? Aya? How do you pronounce the... What's the letter in the alphabet for it? A, B, C, C, D, E, F, E, H, I, J, K. And I don't remember where it goes after that. I just remember how to go straight to Y. Yoro? Does that listen? Eres un joto? I don't remember what joto means. But I know you told me to listen. And my tail wagged a little. I'm gonna stop talking, I think. Escucha? I thought Yoro was like a command to listen. Is that not? Because I know that there's like multiple. Yoro is cry? Okay, then I don't know why you said it in that context. I didn't know it was used like that. I also only learned it as like a rigid language with no like the way that like they teach it is obviously as like a rigid language with no potential for like, you know, just saying things or like culture making slang. There was one story though that I think about a lot where my teacher said that he was chaperoning a field trip in a foreign country and he was like talking to one of the parents who spoke like the native language, which was a different dialect of Spanish. And he said in Spanish, he said like, oh dude, last night, oh my god, there was a massive hairy spider on my bed with 8 legs and I think it was trying to bite me and it was so scary. And she was looking at him fucking mortified because in her dialect the word he used for spider was slang for penis. So he said, there was a big hairy penis on my bed with 8 legs trying to bite me. White boy with a Spanish wife hopping on your field trip telling you that kind of shit. Araña? It might be that. I think that is. Or it might have been a different slang word. I don't know. Because I think he taught us one, and then he said that the other was like a slang word, so you gotta be careful with the different things. ChatGPT, tell me which one this is. ChatGPT, can you vibe code me something to tell me how to get a girlfriend? ChatGPT, what do we all use single? ChatGPT, can we vibe code Silk Song randomizer and then tell everybody that we solved it? These idiots don't seem to understand. Oh. Also, that's no shade to the current Silk Song dev. Shout out to them. ChatGPT is offline. Wait, is it actually? That's so funny. Is that why everyone's now talking about Claude instead? No? Damn. But for you it is? I don't think I've ever actually used ChatGPT. I've only used... Well, I mean, I've used Copilot, which is, you know, same GPT, like, model, whatever. But I don't think I've ever actually used ChatGPT as, like, an actual thing. I do miss when, like, you know, it was new and, like, a novel thing that people were using as a bit, and then it, like, faded away. We thought it was going to fade away, and, wow, we were, unfortunately, not correct. A lot of people, though, are like that are even like big in tech, though, are saying that the bubble's gonna burst soon, so we can hope. Because, like, once the novelty of it wears off and people realize that they're just fucking stupid, which probably won't happen, autonomously, but we can hope. I think it'll lose a lot of its allure once you realize that, oh, this is being, like, fueled by Redditors. But unfortunately, some people are just flat out too dumb. Too dumb to have a robot in their hands. Like our president. Woo! I don't want to take that. I don't want to get hurted. I can't really afford more. I tell you about my ex's friend who used ChatGPT to ask if his star sign was compatible with the coworker he wanted to cheat on his girlfriend with. Brother. Brother. Have you ever done a sober stream, brother? That is insane. I did hear I had a little bit of story recently where one of my friends said that she was going to like meet up with one of her long-term online friends IRL for the first time, and the night before he DM'd her screenshots of like ChatGPT logs because he was like missing his flight. Or he lost his passport and was like panicking about it, and his chat with the AI, he was like, I'm going to visit my girlfriend and I lost my passport, and she was like freaking out about that, and then he immediately deleted it and was like, oh, you didn't see that. So that's a little interesting. I love sipping tea on drama that doesn't affect me in the slightest. But as soon as it, like, actually holds any bearing on me, then it's, like, tiring to deal with. Then I'm like, lock in. Let's get this shit fucking settled. You're a chismoso? Is that just a gossip? Oh, you know what my favorite Spanish word is? Chupa chube. Shout out to Lollipop. That one's fun. Is it? So, like, how in our culture we call people a sucker when they're dumb? Yeah, chupacabra, a goat sucker. how in our culture, like, we call people a sucker when they're stupid. Is it normal in, like, Spanish languages to call them a chupa? Or does it not have the same, like, slangy use to it? No, it's not the same? Unfortunate. Eres un pendejo? You know what they call me in the streets? They call me pendejo. I don't know what the fuck that shit mean, but it sounds tough. Sneaky. And not the giraffe. I'm just gonna sit here wiggling my shit for a second. Ow, my face! I wiggled too close to the sun, dude. I didn't take the cure-all either. Sneaky X Megan? True. I know that's right. I am aware that that is correct. Also, chat, I did beat the true ending thing with Buggy yesterday.
There is no such thing as
I almost said with Sneaky.
The fact that
But
you're watching this video
we didn't do it on
means
Ascent
you're
8.
energetically aligned with me and this message. Your thoughts.
I want to solo
create
it still,
your
so
reality.
we're
But
getting
you
it
already
right
knew
now.
that, yet you still live a life that you dread.
Excuse me.
That is because
I like how he's just unfazed by it. It's such a perfect video. There's no way that I cannot dupe this because there we go. Okay, it's right there. I was gonna say there's no way I can't dupe it just because there's an arrow in my head, but we got it. We're good. I think we're gonna use this and try to get way up. Like right up to here. Okay. That's fine. Oh, that's fun. Didn't know that was an option. I couldn't grab the chain? Okay, so we can't do, like, YOLO jumps with the arrow in our face, turns out? Mm-hmm. Miss Levi? Don't say that, you might summon him. That would be terrifying. He's a mega lurker, dude. Ow. You say it a third time, he might appear. Gulp. Can I make that? Can I make that? I can't make that. I can make it with this. I need to get this arrow out of me, but I need to find a med pack first. And I don't have any food. I meant to take the cure-all, but I forgot. And that might be the death of me. But we'll see. Let me actually just, like, go in here. Let's see what's in here. There's not even balls swinging on this one. It's just clear. Oh. Oh, what the fuck, dude? That's so evil. I knew it was too good to be true, but I was ready for it. Damn. Maybe it's time to do another little lollipop, but then I don't know what we do after that. Actually, can I get there? If I can get there without using a lollipop, that would be huge. Because then I can actually, like, take a look and try and find some stuff. I know one way to get there. It's gonna be a little rough, but... Okay, just please, please be good. Oh, my beloved. Okay, arrow remove, medpack use. Cool. And I still have all my amulets. Okay, I think with that we win. Probably. Ow. Why does it do that, dude? I wasn't even on it. Okay, let's get our lollipop out. And let's maybe get prepared to use it right here. Because I see the top. Oh, fuck, dude. Okay. I need this to be food, but it might be trapped. They're listening. Chat. It's happening. How about do a little round, a little bit around, and then a little bit of this. Look at my little feet kicking. Okay, so we got to do it from outside. Maybe the other side looks better to do it from. But I also have an energy drink. And I can get rid of that. I'm just going to use the energy drink. Chat! We made it. But it's not over yet. Okay. Buggy, you watching? Jingle jingle. Okay. We're almost there. I just understood the last area. They give you... Okay. So, we're about to get into a super secret final area that we're going to have to do a little climb in. And it's not hard, but it is like a little tricky at times to get around some spaces. And they give you like a bunch of rope at the start, and I didn't understand why. It's because there's a bunch of anti-grav areas. So you can use it like anti-rope in those areas to like latch on, I think. Okay, no flares, but we're not here for the flares. Here we go, chat. It's time for the big ending. And hopefully we don't fuck it up. My hands are sweaty. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now they put it all into the strange gem. Scout's Honor. Okay. Explorer's luggage. Oh, it's not all ropes. They give you piton too. Wait, me and Buggy literally got 6 ropes yesterday. 2 from each of these. It's actually, it just gives you items. I thought that I was just making sense of it, but no, it just is items. This is Nadir. Here's the Scoutmaster. Let's go, buddy. So, yesterday Buggy had to do it with him as a ghost following her. I didn't have to deal with that, so we'll see if it makes it any harder. There is goop at the bottom. Oh, whoa, that's a big jump for why. Okay, we just gotta get up. And you'll notice a lot of these are shaped like cute little things, like there's some capybara stones and whatnot. This is a really cool area. They cooked. I also don't know if it is randomly generated each day, or if it's like one single map of it, or if it's randomly generated at runtime whenever you load into it. But it's cool nonetheless. I do like that this kind of feels more like a victory lap than a challenge area, but that it doesn't feel like incredibly easy. It is like a really well-balanced zone, and it just has like a fun mechanic to it. Also, Mizzy, I sent you raccoon videos on Insta. I don't know if it's that the souls are starting to rise yet or not, but we're making good pace, so not worried about it. I also don't think I saw anything that said they were, but... Shell fungus. I think I might also want to do an Ascent 8 clear, one more, maybe, on Caldera / Kiln. Or at least just like a full playthrough with Caldera and Kiln, and the true ending, because I wonder how that's going to be. It's been so long, it feels, since I played those. And actually having like a goal in Caldera is interesting. Because it's normally just like avoid the lava and do nothing. So actually like having to go in a certain direction other than forward, maybe spice it up. Can I put it in there? I don't think I make that without an energy drink, so let's just pop it. Plus we have less energy, or less weight going into the next area. The next little climb, which shouldn't be that much more. We just have to get that there, I think. Let's do this just in case I don't make it, because I don't want to fall. Falling would be worst case, in fact. Okay, up there. And then we're done, chat. We did it. Unless I manage to somehow miraculously fall like crazy right here. Here we go. G fucking G. Hour 35 exactly. Oh wait, that sash is sick. Now all I gotta do is grind out the ritual dagger achievement with Buggy. do I do a little bit of Overwatch or do I end? I know I'm doing Overwatch tonight with Kyra. And I don't particularly want to get into the whatchamacallit right now. Odyssey randomizer. We can raid Creed. I think we're just gonna end. Nice little one and done, hour and a half. And I'll be back tonight. Goodbye, chat.